On today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful stitch. Some people call it crossed stitch. I like to call it X stitch, but this is a beautiful stitch that you can use in any sort of projects like scarves, blankets, or hats. Any kind of project that you would like to add some texture to, it would be a perfect stitch for. So for this tutorial, I used a 5mm hook, which is the H size, my beautiful scissors. This is so amazing. I found it in a very great deal at Amazon. I will leave the link below if you guys want to check it out. This is so cute, so amazing. So I also used some cotton yarn. This one is a peach color from Yarn Inspirations, but you can use any kind of yarn that you have available in any hook size as well, depending on which project you are working on. But definitely this is a very good stick to go if you want to add some texture to your work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and learn how to do it. So this stitch works up in a foundation chain of multiples of 2 plus 1. So for this tutorial, I will start with a slip knot, and you can use any technique you want to start to make your slip knot. So now that I have my slip knot, I will go ahead, and for this tutorial I will chain 10 plus 1. So I have 1, yarn over, pull through 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll make one more. So now that you have multiples of 2 plus 1, you will go inside the second chain from the hook. So this is the first, here is the second. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, and make one single crochet. And now you will keep going, and we will put one single crochet for each chain. So you just keep going, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops until you get at the end of this row. And at the end of this row, we should have 10 single crochets. So now that you got at the end of the first row, so go ahead and chain 3 and turn your work, and this chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. So now we will skip one stitch and double crochet on the next one. So yarn over, insert the hook not on the second but on the third stitch, grab your yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the other 2 loops. Now what we will do, we will go ahead and come back here on this stitch, and we will place a double crochet right here. So you will yarn over, pass the hook over that double crochet that we just did, insert the hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is our first crossed or X stitch. So for the second one, you will yarn over, skip the next stitch, and place a double crochet on the very next one. And now you will go back and make a double crochet right here. So yarn over, pass the hook over the double crochet that we just made, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops. And you will keep doing that until you hit the end of this row as well. So yarn over, skip 1 stitch, and make a double crochet on the next one. Then you will come back and make a double crochet right here on the previous stitch. So keep doing that until you get at the end of the row. So at the end of the row 2, you should have 1 stitch left. So and on that 1 stitch, we will go ahead and place a double crochet. So now your row of X stitch is done. Chain 1 and turn the work. But in this case, that chain 1 will not count as a single crochet. So what we will do now, we will make another row of single crochets all the way across this row. So keep going until you hit the end of this row, making 1 single crochet for each stitch of the previous row. So when you get at the end of the row, don't forget to place 1 single crochet right at the top of that double crochet. So otherwise you will have less stitches as you should have. So now you can make another row of X stitches. So go ahead and chain 3, and that chain 3 as before will count as the first double crochet. So turn the work. This is the first stitch, so we have a double crochet here. Skip the next one and make a double crochet on the next one. Now come back here on that stitch that we just skipped and place another double crochet right there. And you will keep going until you hit the end of this row, always skipping 1, double crochet in the next, and then you come over that double crochet and place a double crochet right there on this stitch. So you just keep going until you hit the end of this. So when you hit the end of this row, you will also have, as the previous X stitch row that we made, you will see that you have 1 stitch left. So go ahead and double crochet on that stitch. So you will basically repeat rows 1 and 2 as much as you want to get until you get the length of your project. So always making a single crochet row and then another row of X stitches. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.